parfaitement démantelé le plan de jeu topside de la Kcorp.
Mais ils ont pris la Zerito aussi.
Kcorp vs BDS Academy. Let's watch the vote, guys.
Après, peut-être que les deux. Mais il a joué à Reed en effet.
Let's review this game. It's not live, so it should be okay, no?
Logique avec Xayah et aussi un champion qui peut aller embêter une Karma en lane si la Karma joue de manière trop agressive. Là, t'as quand même.
Guys, don't snitch, okay?
Une Leona, un Wukong qui est un peu risqué et compagnie. Là, c'est vraiment un Nautilus, t'aimes grabber vers l'avant. Maintenant, tu le joues.
Alright, guys, we're watching the vote. We're watching the vote, yeah? Alright, so LFL is pretty much in a super week. Let's take a look at this draft. Did you see the last pick? Don't snitch, guys, don't snitch. Thank you very much, guys, for the train. I need to understand the full 5 bands here of the homies. I don't know which order they're showing the bands in, but I'm assuming Casio and Lilia were 4-5 bands. They got completely fucked by the Karma Flex here. The Braum value is really big. The Braum value is really nice here.
Pour être bon, faut en deuxième rota prendre une Nida, ça c'est agressif, c'est très agressif. Maintenant, quelle va être la réponse pour la casser? Ah, ça j'aime bien, c'est ce qui avait fonctionné au LFL Day. Après, peut-être que les deux. Mais il a joué à Reed.
I still think people overrate some of those middle of the pack LSK teams. Yeah, but it becomes really muddy, you know? It's like, I could see D+ beating G2 in the best of 5. Can happen. Thank you very much for Chrismian for the thing. But it's like, I like those videos from Monty. It's a very good idea because it spawns discussion, right? And it makes you think. And I think that it is perfectly fair to have that opinion. I think it's okay. Because you can't really know. Move, camera, match. Bro, give me a second, yeah? We're just gonna finish the draft.
Vers l'avant. Maintenant, tu le joues avec quoi? C'est Gragas mid, Olaf top. On en parlait de ce flag Gragas. On a la spéciale. La spéciale cassée, Olaf top, Elise jungle et la surprise mid lane avec ce Gragas. T'en penses quoi? Un peu agressif, un peu risqué? Non mais en soi le flex Olaf, enfin le Olaf top et tout, pourquoi pas, mais dans Zeri Karmanida?
What it was?
Pour moi en termes de courir quoi. Bah il y a deux choses.
Okay, so to finish the draft, I think picking Olaf into what's showing is like kind of crazy. In my opinion, it's Nautilus. I'll put myself here, okay? We don't see Trayton. It's like here, it's hard to pick a different support because Karma is showing and the enemy team has flex. So they just blind Nautilus, enemy gets a Braum. Braum has some value here into Nautilus. It's like, I think Xayah, Braum are kind of like even in terms of the matchup, right? I think it's like not counter either way. I think both have like, it's like Xayah's feathers, if they're already on the ground, you can eat through the full damage and so forth. There's like, it goes back and forth, right? But Braum can E and then the feathers land on the ground. You know, there's like counterplay from both sides. In my mind though, I think probably if the enemy is showing Zeri already, like picking Rakan is not that bad. But Nautilus is perfectly fine, right, for the early game of Elise. I don't think it's a problem. They first pick Gragas. I kind of like the idea of Saken playing Gragas. I think it fits his playstyle and his role on this team when he's playing at his best. I think it fits him. I think Olaf here, picking Olaf into Nidalee, Karma, Zeri, Jace showing, I don't think it's that great. It's like Olaf... You like to play Olaf into a lot of melees. And that's it, you know. I think it's just Olaf on 5 here. It's like, what other champions would I like to see against Jace? You know, keep in mind here, the tricky thing for Kcorp is he doesn't know where the Jace goes just yet. Because Karma can go bot with Zeri. So he needs to pick a champion that is also blind. Because in the end, Jace can go mid, Karma can go bot. So this is what he's thinking about. The enemy is already showing Nidalee jungle, they can go Jace mid and then counter him top. So his Olaf, like this is just his go-to blind pick in this moment where he can lane into Jace and any potential like counter that the enemy picks. Because an additional layer to this, right, is that Sion and Renekton gets banned for 5. So it's not super easy to find like a really good pick here. It's not like, it's just not super easy. I have to say that. I'm trying to think of what I would want to pick here. I think the issue is the enemy took Jace away here, and Jace is essential for your comp. You went Gragas and you picked Elise too, and when you show Elise already here, I think that you don't have a lot of options for what you want to do in the comp. Sometimes you, like the enemy took the AD mid already, so you need to pick AD top. Malphite work in this comp? No, you can't pick Malphite blind here, it's terrible. It's just that Kcorp is put in a position where he doesn't have a lot of options because he can't play the Gragas himself as well. Like, this is just a very tricky spot to pick a top laner in. It's like, you know, if you're really good, you go like... It's like Jax also has his issues. Fiora has his issues. Picking Gnar doesn't feel so good as well. Like, the enemy can send Karma or Jason to you and can be winning. That's the whole issue here is that the enemy can slam a top laner on 5. So it's not super easy to pick a top laner. It's like, if you want to pick a champion that is better into the enemy champions, it's like for sure, Camille is really good into Zeri, can be fine into Jace. I think Jace is winning, but you have Elise jungle. So you can definitely fight back against it. And then you have, that's the whole issue, is that you have to blind pick. Because the enemy draft didn't show anything yet. But in the end, like Xayah pick, it's like Varus, Ashe, Zeri is out. I think maybe what you can consider here, right, is that you pick your full top side and then drop AD for 5. And it's just that Xayah here, it's like Xayah and Olaf are pretty bad against this comp. It's just not so strong. It's like Xayah doesn't like two champions that are showing already, which is Zeri and Jace, and then they pick Karma Nidalee. A lot of champions that Xayah doesn't work well against. Xayah inherently is strong with Rakan because it really covers a lot of the weaknesses of Xayah. Because they are kind of working as a combo super well, because the counters to Rakan are champions that Xayah is good against. There's like some range supports that are harder, but at least Xayah, Rakan, they have ways to fight back. Just here, playing Xayah against Karma, Zeri, Jace, Nidalee, playing Olaf against Nidalee, Karma, Zeri, Jace, no 5-pick showing. Just very hard. They need to be very good in the early game here in order to win. But of course, it's like they have some tools to fight. If they have good Gragasut, good Cocoons, good Nautilus Qs, then these champions are very squishy. They can die very easily, right? They can die giga easy. How is Gangplank here on blue? Once again, you're blind picking, and not a lot of players are comfortable blind picking. Another thing is, right, the enemy is quite mobile already, with Nidalee showing and Jace showing. It's not super great to pick GP here. Also, like playing GP into Zeri, she can Q, right-click your turrets, your barrels, they get one shot. The Braum as well gets picked on 5, right? It's not easy at all to pick Olaf here. I think the issue is inherently, I think here, if you first pick Gragas, I think you have a lot more options if you keep jungle open and you can send Gragas jungle. But the issue is they pick Gragas and then they lock Elise, and then already they're in a situation where they need to pick an AD top laner no matter what. And That's the issue here. So here Cabo is like, I have to pick a AD top lane, I have to blind, I have to have a champ that is good into Jace, good into potentially Karma, and it's just not so easy. Which draft you prefer in this match? I think probably red side is better. Red side is like much better. Like this comp really needs to snowball, but this team is not so weak early game. Is K'Sante Sion that bad into Jace Karma? Yeah, well, K'Sante would have the same issue as Olaf, right? They are very similar as champs. They're very similar as champs. They would not solve any of the issues, you know? Because Cabo doesn't know where the Jace goes. He just doesn't see where the Jace goes. Once again, he can't pick Irelia because he doesn't know where... Like, Irelia is good into Karma, good into Jace. But if enemy goes Zeri, Karma, bot, then maybe... Yeah, sure, you can maybe pick Irelia and then you hope that your Xayah Nautilus lane is going to beat Karma and Zeri hard enough. Akali, you asking that... I don't know if you're serious, but I'm gonna treat you like you're serious. Akali with Elise and Gragas mid, Akali blind is just terrible. It loses against Jace, it loses against Karma, and they can even pick a 5th champ that is good into you. So Akali would be auto-lose. Why not taking Rakan then instead of Nautilus? Because they're in the thought process that Nautilus is good into Karma and Zeri. And they don't... Maybe they are working with the assumption that Karma is going bot. Yeah, I don't think Karma Zeri is that losing into Nautilus Xayah. I think that's like playable. So I think just inherently the problem is, I think if you go Gragas, I don't think you should lock Elise. You should keep the option open to send the jungle. And then you're a lot more flexible in what you can pick 4-5. Maybe you just pick full bot lane here. Let's say the enemy picks Zeri. You go Nautilus plus AD 2-3 as something, right? Or you go, you know, you pick Lucian Nami together with Gragas. You know, that's something that can work, right? But here, the moment Gragas is locked in, Elise is locked in, unless Saken is ready to like pick, like if they picked Kled here, maybe it would be genius. That would be the way to solve this draft, right? They pick Kled here on 5, then they can set Kled into mid or Gragas top, and they have double flex 2 lanes that are good into Jace. That would have been like brilliant, right? If they were willing to play Kled here, that would have been like really insane, right? Irelia maybe fits that niche too, so it's like the Irelia idea is not that bad. But if they are willing to play Kled, Cabochard doesn't play Kled, sadly. Guys, here we go again. You're telling me Cabo doesn't play Kled? He doesn't play Kled? I made Kled compositions with this man, and he was fucking good at it. But it's okay. I just wanted to dab on you, man. I have no idea why they picked Xayah so early. It's like, it's just a decent AD, right? It's not like Xayah got some buffs, good items. It's like, Xayah's fine, but she can be very weak in the wrong compositions. It's like Xayah is not the biggest issue here. I think Elise is the big issue. But I think like if you play the Gragas to be able to play Kled here, if you go Elise, it's like, I think if you lock Elise here, it means that you need to have a double flex ready. Sivir instead of Xayah, no? Oh, Sivir could have been good, yeah. I think that's fair, yeah. Sivir would have been better. Sivir would have been fine, yeah. How's Aatrox into Jace? Not good. How blind pickable is Xayah Rakan at the moment? I think it's pretty hot. Let's look at the game. I obviously, in hindsight, I'm telling you guys, I think red side is a lot better. Thing is, Xayah, like if you have a lot of engaged tools and Xayah can like push forward with her team and she has Rakan and so forth, it's fine. It's like how many times did we see Xayah Rakan, Galio, Jarvan? Xayah was perfectly fine in those comps, right? It's just that if you have Xayah on your team, you need to make sure that you have tools to break any of the champions on the enemy team. It's like there's been many metas where Xayah was picked early. And how did they cover for her weakness? By drafting heavy engage, right? So it's not like picking Xayah early is going to auto lose you the game, right? Inherently, anything that is picked early, it's like here, the enemy team picked Jace, Zeri 1-2. So obviously, when you're seeing Jace, Zeri, you can pick champions that are good into both Jace and Zeri. Does that mean then that Jace is useless? No, it's just you have to pick some kind of champions early in the draft. That's just how life is, right? That's just how the game works. Ornn was open instead of Olaf. We talked about it enough. We move on. Okay, huge. They get first blood. Very good start. Draven would have been insane. Picking Draven is like okay into Zeri, yeah. It's not terrible. But it's not like Zeri, Draven and Zeri, I mean Draven and Xayah work similarly against range comps, right? But of course, the one side of it is Draven can actually buy lifesteal and not give a shit about poke. But I don't think Xayah is necessarily the issue. For sure, Xayah is better against compositions that run into her, 100%. Yeah, this Nidalee is just trolling, not gonna lie. Last time we saw Whiten on Nautilus, he was sprinting it. So let's see if this game will be different. I think if you could play Flash Ghost against Jace, like it's so risky. It's like you make one mistake, your game is over. So it's like it's fine to go TP, I think. Like after Whiten's Nautilus game, I wouldn't let him play Nautilus for the rest of the season, I'm not gonna lie. Skins sweeps the world. I don't like Skins' path here. I don't know why Skins doesn't do bot side camps into top side, and then he can just pressure this Jace, and then if Jace doesn't contest the wave, they can stack a wave and dive. I think that he should play top side here. Because here he went topside with doing 3 topside camps, but I think 3v3 it's not so easy for them to play on bot. I think Nidalee, Zeri, Braum. There was a ward bot, not saying it's a good idea, I think that's what he thought. I don't think it matters, because they know whether there's a ward or not, they will know Elise is clear anyway. Now Maxi has such a big tempo advantage, and now his Skins is just wasting time going to top side again. It's like if he started bot side, it would have been so much better. Jungle seem to almost always play bot now, but it depends on the game. Like here we have Nautilus into Braum. It's a completely different game and matchup. And if Nidalee decides to abandon Jace completely, she loses the game. She has to match, and when she matches, it's good. You just have to look at the matchups. We have Jason to Olaf.
Et là, il y a une énorme...
Skins could have been here earlier. He could have played around us earlier. Everything could have been just faster, you know? That's why I think the pathing should have been changed.
Et la Karma peut TP, hein. TP mid. TP mid, mais il y a plus de wave. Il y a plus de wave.
But this is still good. Really good conditions. Like Jace is getting fucked. Cabo's playing good. Respect. Skins should have contested golems here harder. Like he needs to be more decisive here. Because he should know that Maxi's golems are respawning. In Italy, we'll do red into golems, into raptors. I think Skins could have contested here. But now he's doing it too late. And at the minimum, he could have had like a very nice tempo advantage by just basing. If he plays strong side, strong top side, flash on Olaf is better for dive. Yeah, but I don't think you need it. We have Elise. Cox! What's the name of fucking Ninja Tabi? Cox in Atsier. Coquez. Coquez in Atsier. Cox. Botte diselucidite. Oui, oui.
Pas mal en vrai. Oh, attention, Agressivo qui est au trade de frontal face à Cabochard. Agressivo qui prend un très mauvais trade contre les tabis déjà récupérés par la Caboche, par le Viking. Il est niveau 6 et là le dive en 1v1. Il est faisable hein, pour Cabochard. Il a un ghost, Agressivo a son flash, mais il est mid-life niveau 5. Il va base, il perd toute cette wave. Il baisse pas. Il baisse pas. Mais...
Wow, how did Cabo achieve these conditions? Like Jace TP'd back, Olaf TP'd back, and Agressivo is in dive range. But by the way, here, once again, if you see this situation top, the Agressivo you just fucking right-click top again with Elise, and you win the game. What did Agressivo do? Wow. Elise finished base, right-click top. Why is Jace farming, guys? Jace is allowed to farm, so sad. Why is Skin? Oh, Skin is going to go straight bot. Zaya and Nautilus are fine. What can happen to them? Okay, get a little kill. This was kind of risky. We didn't know Nidalee position. So, I don't know why this becomes the play. I don't know how they are not diving top. Legit, you can even cancel the recall of Elise. You see Jace TP'd back? Jace TP'd back and they did this trade? Cancel it. Go top. Go here. Go kill Agressivo. Why is he allowed to breathe? And then you see Nidalee bot side right now on Tribush. You see her Tribush. Instead you go for this burger flip play on bot. You burger flip here. You don't know where Nidalee is. Nidalee is bot side. Nidalee is bot side right now. She's level 5 to 4. And you flip here. Imagine Nidalee is here right now. It's dangerous.
Attention parce que Maxi arrive maintenant, Skin ça commit, Skin c'est le live, Skin se fait flasher par Mati, si le fight dure, il est très bien avec sa Zerion, essaie de se retourner pour Whitefield mais on n'a pas les dégâts et c'est Mati qui réclame un double kill contre son ancienne équipe.
Wow.
Double kill en échange, on a eu un kill sur cette Elise. Des deux côtés on est content parce qu'on peut accélérer avec cette très bon pour BDSA dans tous les cas. Si ça avait été Saken ça aurait été autre chose mais c'était pas le cas. Ce n'était pas le cas avec Cabochard. On revoit top, il y a Skins à côté.
Now you come, Skins. At least we burn his flash. Thank you.
Très bon ce cocon. Ça touche, ça connecte, ça vise bien. C'est une bonne nouvelle parce que ça te met en confiance quand tu joues Elise.
Why not cocoon Zeri? Because he wanted kill. He didn't want to trade for Zeri flash.
Pas du tout agressif en confiance même dans son 1v1 parce que là son flash, il y a un ghost pour Cabochard, ça peut se faire dive.
Ça peut se faire dive comme tu as dit, mais phase rush. Cette rune du démon, ouais, ça te bait, t'as pas trop envie de dive. Sauf si c'est vraiment simple, mais là, Cabochard mid-life, peu de mana, ça reste dangereux.
Mais du coup, Cabochard se dit en 1v1 c'est difficile, en 2v1 c'est facile. Et donc Skin c'est au tour du topside, mais il va préférer plutôt récupérer le Roda fight.
Zaya still good base. She got like the first plus.
Évidemment, BDSA Academy joue autour de leur force c'est devenu Mati.
So she has good condition. Skins has catalyst too, but I don't know if this is like Skins actually practice a lot of Gragas and really wants to play Gragas, or if it's just flavor of the month, pick it and go. Olaf freezes the wave. Second, yeah. Sorry. If you don't have more flex AD, don't pick Elise. Like, you need to be willing to play Gragas jungle. The moment the enemy takes Jace away, you should play Gragas jungle most likely. But I think they were afraid of the enemy picking Elise. Like, it was just a weird draft altogether. I think you just first pick Elise also works.
Exactement. Et puis il y a un Raker qui sur la mid lane a l'air de rien, une petite avance, confortable. Avec sa karma, bon on avance sur une karma, j'avoue qu'en termes de valeur c'est pas terrible. Après au plus vite t'as tes 2 pros items, au mieux c'est.
Généralement une fois que t'as ton premier item, tu peux commencer à te donner les waves à tes teammates. T'en as plus trop besoin. Donc ouais, on va voir aussi surtout sur quoi il part avec sa karma. La défensive, la mobilité, on a plein de choix possibles avec cette karma. Mais je suis d'accord que Shurelia, ça peut être le bon choix. Moi je suis sûr. Bah après bon, je support. Eux est assez suffisant. Il devrait être suffisant, surtout que Erdot lui il a abandonné.
Okay, they have Rift Herald. Let's see how they plan to use it. Nautilus opens through mid on his 6. Braum is topside 2. I think here, just open straight top. Ignore mid. Why do you go behind the Gragas on mid? I think here, just go Nautilus, Elise, straight top. Straight top. Jace no flash, fucking one-shot him. What can Italy do? The odds of Braum going straight top is super low. I think don't contest through mid, just so I can go straight top. Now Whiten, what's he doing? Okay, they go top after. But why do they feel the need to help the Gragas? Why does Gragas need help here? What's gonna happen to him? Nidalee needs to hit 4 spears in his back for him to die. They could have been a lot quicker here on the play. Push the enemy out and it would have been better.
Ça n'a pas de sens, faut le dire, avec ce Saken qui décide de retourner mid lane, prendre cette wave et de repasser enfin en top lane.
Yes, thank you. You like it?
Il hésite, hein. Il hésite, Saken. On est 3, on a les rôles de la faille. Erdot à base, il retourne top.
Issues Whiten has wasted his sweep. Like, why the fact that they don't have sweeper for Tribush is a problem here. Okay, so they make the play, but it took him 2 more minutes then. It took them 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes than it should have. But they got it in the end. They got it in the end. Saken! What is this path, Saken? Just going to mid the normal way, man.
Ah si, il y a des dégâts peut-être avec Maxi. Là, il y a les dégâts, il y a l'électrocute qui proc et il y a Maxi qui prend un kill et qui survit. Parce qu'il arrive à se heal et le W de Erdot lui donne aussi un peu de résistance.
Hashtag analyse de notre part. Il n'y a pas de dégâts. Il se fait.
Ah mais il n'y avait pas Nidalee.
Il n'y avait pas Nidalee. La Spear Macrane se fait mal. En plus, le combo de TC est écœurant. Et il a chargé. C'est le héros de la faille. Il a chargé.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a nice way of showing. That's very cool. Olaf got assist gold, 100 gold. He got this is the tower gold, and this is a very nice overlay thing. Very nice. Super cool. Really like this. Right, I sent a tweet to Carnage.
Beaucoup ça. T'avais pas vu?
I sent a tweet to Carnage. I say, Carnage, very nice.
Ouais, on l'a parlé en première game. Ça se voit que t'as écouté la game, Traiton, c'est cool.
Bah en vrai grave stylé. Ah non, moi c'est la première fois que je...
Agressivo is not aggressive at all. He's letting Olaf base in front of his head.
C'est quand qu'on a aussi les golds en permanence entre...
Here, Jace, I think Jace should slow push this into the next wave.
Il est tout fier de lui dans le casque.
Because now Jace just has to take risk to push the next wave. Here, imagine Elise was top already instead of doing crap. Camp, he would just die.
D'autres fois, peut-être.
Bah non, mais
But it's okay.
écoute, le step-up est présent.
C'est quel âge?
Bah écoute, cette plaque à une, le Brésil, tout ça, c'est stylé. Et dans 20 secondes, il y a aussi un dragon qui va nous intéresser entre ces deux équipes. Attention, si Mati fight, ça peut être pas mal sur White.
Okay, White in with the Hex Flash. I like this. Okay, nice combo. But its empowered spell of Karma is a bit too tanky. Empowered W, man. I want to see what was Skin's combo. He didn't W? Skin don't W here. He didn't W. It wouldn't matter, but it's okay.
Qui joue Surelia en plus. T'as rien. C'est bien Surelia, hein.
Ouais.
Ouais, écoute. Très bon choix ici. Et ça,
Weird.
normalement, tu vois, je me dis, rotation de CC. Blanc. Ça servait à rien.
Ça servait à rien, mais le décalage de Cabochard lui
Ok.
peut être très utile.
Cabo Bill.
Ce dragon, et je
bien,
pense
Drake.
que vu que Cabochard
Oh.
est dans les parages, pour la carrière,
Nice from Cabo here. Hides in fog of war, pushes mid, makes the enemy scared, and scares Jace away at the same time. Giga Chat Cabo.
Vraiment, je n'ai pas les mots. Est-ce que tu peux nous laisser caster tranquillement? En plus, il fait des effets sonores et tout. Enfin, bon, vous n'avez pas ça évidemment chez vous. Merci à tous les sponsors de la LFL. Sans vous, tout cela serait impossible.
Ok, merci Aldi.
Merci aux joueurs. Merci à tout le monde.
Merci.
Non.
Pas de flash pour Ricker. La boulée.
This has to stop. The lane assignment of Kcorp has to stop. Why is Whiten always going mid? Whiten. This lane assignment has to stop. Why, for the last 5 minutes, has Whiten just clicked mid? Perma. Why? And why is he queuing in? Why is he queuing?
La faille qui va respawn.
They didn't kill her. They didn't kill this champ with Elise. And now they're trying without Elise. What is this, man?
Petite seconde.
Attention à ce grave.
Why?
Non. Pas de flash pour Ricker. La boulée et des bons mouvements.
Why is he walking forward, man?
Attention par contre l'ultimate qui part d'Erdot, attention ici White in, il n'a pas de flash, il va se faire sécuriser ici. Maxi qui prend un kill de plus.
Ouais, Maxi qui prend un kill de plus, surtout c'est un mauvais timing parce que c'est le timing du héros de la faille et donc pour les BDSA Academy on a une rotation qui est assez gratuite. Mais la question c'est est-ce que Cabochard a...
You know, the lane assignment needed to just switch. Like send Gragas bot. Or send Gragas top. Play towards Olaf's side. Put Zaya mid. Let Nautilus and Elise roam free. Pressure sides. Like, why is Elise and Nautilus just not going behind Olaf so Olaf can play like a maniac? Zaya can be on mid-wave, clear the wave, she can't get engaged on. Let Zaya buy lifesteal. She will not get poked, she will be fine, just be in fog of war. If they siege mid, you collapse on them. Really good.
Lui tout seul peut leur faire peur ou peut même tous les tuer.
Niveau 11. Niveau 11 pour Cabochard avec son Olaf. Il a son Ghost. Il n'a pas de flash, évidemment, avec du TP. Il a son premier item. Mais on se décide d'y aller.
Aussi, hein, du côté de la Carmine, on a l'air d'avoir envie de prendre le...
Are we really doing this? Kcorp? Are we really doing
Je me
this?
souviens de ces 3v4 au niveau du héros de la faille.
Are we really doing this? Nice, good. Come out. Go away, go away. Take the Gromp, Cabo. Take it from fucking Elise. You deserve it.
On a une T1, mais bon, avec le décalage de la série, pour la casser, on peut pas du tout fight.
Attention parce qu'il y a des plumes. On va récupérer ce héros de la faille. Malheureusement, cette T1 bot ne tombera pas. Et c'est dommage parce que ce deuxième héros de la faille est très important pour déloger cette T1 mid qui reste assez longtemps.
Aggressive is not allowed.
De BDSA.
C'est vrai.
On aurait été heureux pour la casser, de la récupérer, et ce n'est pas le cas. Et maintenant, on va se diriger vers ce poste.
Please put a ward in the lane, Whiten. So we see if they're coming. You don't have wards, never mind. You threw all your wards in topside river when we couldn't contest. So we have to run away.
Dans la jungle,
Finish your base, Whiten.
peut-être un petit peu
Finish your base. You need to reset.
agressif. Bon, il ira pas plus loin.
Reset, man.
Et là, tous les BDS Academy sont sur le bot side. Cabochard est pas présent avec
Whiten, you have to reset. What are you doing here? We can't contest bot. We are weaker.
Information et de vision.
Please,
Tout à fait.
go home.
Et maintenant, on se retrouve dans une situation
Why are they pushing? Why are they contesting this wave?
où on va avoir l'aide de ton jungle.
Oh my god, they are so greedy. They are so greedy. Now you base. Canalisation. Canalisation, man.
En surnombre, je trouve. Et en
So guys,
Il est agressif.
here, the macro is, okay?
T'es avec la gratuite.
The macro is, oh, Zaya is committing bot.
Premier item.
Walk on. Cabo is a psychopath. But here, Gragas, Elise, hit mid-wave, cross into bottom side. When the enemy base, they have to base and defend bottom side. When enemy bases defend bottom side, you just base. Because you need to enter on the other side of the map. So here, imagine Saken, Skins, they walk into mid. Cabo Shard just presses base. They hit the mid wave, they cross into top side. Cabo did a good job of spotting the enemy. They see 3 and they see 4, and Zeri is not on bot wave. Now, they need to make sure that in the world where the enemy tries to TP on bot, they defend it. And if there is a world where Nautilus, Gragas, Elise just cross into top side, Jace can't TP, they put full wards bot side, one ward in the lane, one ward in here, and one ward there. Whiten, everyone, press B because Jace will be too scared to TP. Enemy bases, goes defend bot. The reason is because the enemy has no tempo. Look at that wave on top. What happens instead? We are late. We're going into bottom side now. Jace is now in a situation
Et c'est dommage parce que ce deuxième héros de la faille est très important.
where
C'est un mid.
he TP'd bot and got a wave.
Temps sur-
Now,
On va récupérer ce comme ça.
let's see how he placed one ward there, which is fine. One ward there.
Maintenant, on va se diriger vers ce
And where does he place the last ward? Last ward he places there. Here, the enemy is already on tempo and basing because we're pushing this wave. What do we need to do? Base. Just base and reset. If Elise has no gold, just cross into mid and play top side. Start pushing top already. And then the enemy has to defend top. And this is how you keep tempo. This is how you keep tempo. You keep pressuring, pressuring, pressuring. Right? You put full wards here. You know that the enemy is coming out of base to defend bot. You press B. When you press B, Zaya presses B, you open on the map and you judge the team. Olaf can already be on top wave.
side. On a 10 secondes pour jouer avant l'arrivée d'Erdot et de Maxi.
Ouais, qui viennent faire l'enveloppe.
Here they're hitting tower. It's not good to hit tower. They should just all finish back. Finish recall. Go recall.
Actuellement, pareil pour Skins.
Zaya has gold. She will have item. Some kind of item. Buy some small item. And then, after Zaya bases, Zaya goes mid. Gragas can catch bot. No problem. You can play the game. But now, the enemy is basing and they're gonna chase us out.
Bot lane, il met quelques visions.
They're gonna chase us out.
4v3.
And now, we're basing late.
BDS Academy,
Avec ensemble un peu
And once again, Kcorp is stuck here bot. He's prisoned.
c'est aussi vers l'avant.
oui, oui.
Zed is pushing and we just lost so much tempo.
Après, les seuls kills qu'il a eu pour BDSA, c'était une majorité grâce à Erdot et son ultimate en anglais.
L'éviter en permanence.
Ah, cette guerre d'attrition, elle est dangereuse parce qu'il y a un heal du côté de Maxi, ils ont la range côté BDSA. Il faut jouer le catch pour casser. Ou...
I don't know how well Item played last year. I wasn't paying attention to.
Normalement,
Temeratics.
il va porter son nom en permanence.
I was busy trying to survive in the LEC, man.
Donc il devrait avoir le
Lane depuis tout à l'heure. Kcorp qui est tout, c'est rare aussi, mais là c'est un Gragas. Donc Kcorp qui se permet de prendre un maximum d'XP et de gold. La preuve, Kcorp est niveau 12.
Il est niveau 12, il est
Énorme.
test de la map. Il va vraiment être impressionnant en teamfight. Sur un
Attention,
Agressivo au
Agressivo.
contact de Cabochard, ça peut partir à tout instant, mais bon. Agressivo est en train de bait, il a sa Nidali juste derrière.
Okay, Cabo, you're a psychopath.
Et encore une fois,
I don't like how you are.
touché de play, ils n'ont pas la composition partir à
I guess your team is coming.
La preuve, Kcorp est niveau 12.
il est niveau 12, il est
Énorme.
test de la map.
Généralement, on met
I don't know. Whiten is on mid again.
ADC qui passait la phase de lane, se retrouve en side lane tout le temps.
Whiten is on mid again, and we are not figuring out a way to put Zaya mid.
Il joue Gragas de la map.
I just want Zaya mid.
Impressionnant.
Like the lane assignment is atrocious. Like, just put Zaya mid, please. Please. Put Xayah mid. Why is Xayah bot the whole game? Why is Whiten mid the whole game?
Au contact de Cabochard, ça peut partir à tout instant, mais bon, Agressivo est en train de bait, il a sa Nidali juste derrière.
Side, on est à 18 minutes de jeu et on essaie de gratter la T2 top. Pendant que Kaori, cette fois-ci, va, pour une fois, se retrouver isolé.
At least, for the love of God, murder the Jace. Braum is trolling so hard by punching the turret. Dive him, murder him, on this wave that's coming, murder them. You have Gragas TP. Murder them. They're hitting your turret. Braum is punching the turret, man, with his shield.
De jeu et on essaie de gratter la T2 top. Pendant que Kaori, cette fois-ci, va, pour une...
Imagine a world, okay? We take a couple of steps back. Imagine Gragas is the one bot. Imagine Xayah's on mid, and they hover into top side. Gragas TP stop, they dive when Karma is showing on mid, they one-shot someone and the game is over. Instead, they don't dive the Jace, he's farming, and Xayah's getting zoned.
Une fois, se retrouver isolé en 1 contre 2. Par contre, il y a Drake dans 22 secondes.
Drake dans 22 secondes, on va avoir un décalage d'un skins qui prend le red buff actuellement, qui va décaler vers le bot side. On a aussi eu un back du côté de Nautilus qui va revenir avec toutes ses wards disponibles.
For the love of Jesus, second, go bot please. Go bot, let Xayah come mid. One time. One time. Merci beaucoup, please. Now, we have the situation where they push top all the way. Jace got to farm for free. Then they were late for Drake, because Xayah got pushed in bot, and the lane assignment is wrong once again. And now Xayah catch a wave on tier 2, and they are trying to enter against Jace, Nidalee, Braum.
Drake, le poke passe un peu.
Il en faut plus de poke ici, c'est juste Second qui prend un petit peu tarif, une autre spire qui connecte, Maxi vise bien et la boulette fait très mal à la Carmine.
Il faut jouer très vite pour la casser, parce que là on a un Jace en flanc et on va jouer très agressif.
Okay.
Mixmatic qui prend l'ultimate, mais on va rien pouvoir faire derrière.
Et la boulette fait très mal à la Carmine.
Il faut jouer Drake, le poke passe un peu.
I don't understand what Whiten is doing. Where's Whiten going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? He's punching the pink. Jace is on mid, okay? The reaction should be, we need to fucking murder them. We, like, legit, you flash Q here. You fucking start the fight, by the way. You have to just fucking Q flash R through them. Just fucking throw all your buttons. Jace is in Zimbabwe right now. He's eating creme brulee here. Go! And then Saken here on Gragas. Bro, Saken on Gragas, dude. Saken on Gragas, stay here, okay? E over the wall here. Play with the space. Imagine once again, okay? Imagine once again if we had proper lane assignment. Imagine Gragas was Xayah position. Gragas comes through tri-bush here, Xayah is here, and he has a flank. And he'll be useful. You know? We need to be the one forcing first on the enemy. But instead, this Gragas is playing bowling here, man. Look at him. He's bowling, man. Kcorp is joining, and Whiting is putting a ward and punching a pink. He needs to fucking flash and go. And Cabo's, it's like, he QRs right, and Xmati plays it good, and they are fucked. Like all of those details about the movement and higher position, they matter so much. It's essential. Now Whiten is, oh. At least I can recognize where he needs to come from. Look, it's like Kcorp are doing the right things, but they're doing them on, I don't know, in a different time zone. Always 2 minutes late, 1 minute late. Now finally, we're getting the Hex Flash over the wall, the Gragas flank. But your Olaf is chunked already. No ult Nautilus. It's just everything is so slow. Now finally, Saken is coming in here, right? This doesn't look too bad, but they don't have Nautilus ult. They don't have Nautilus health. They don't have Olaf ult. Like Olaf is basing right now when they're going. Look, Olaf didn't even finish recall. He's TPing now.
Sur Mati, Mati qui se repositionne, Mati qui kite, est-ce que Mati peut survivre? Le shield de la Karma est incroyable et Mati va tomber tout de même, c'est maintenant Kaori qui devrait pouvoir faire un bon teamfight. Cabochard qui n'a pas de...
Cabo's no ult. Imagine Olaf had ult here. He would 1v9 this. He's 1v9ing anyway. That's a good outcome in the end. Okay, okay. Okay. Saken did the good proper flank. Saken did the proper flank. Nautilus just start the fight. Okay, good. Imagine they did this before. Would have been fucking brilliant. Would have been so good. Okay. Please tell me we have Zion mid now. Yes, Zion mid. Alhamdulillah, guys. We have Zion mid with 2 items. We're looking good. Winnable game. Winnable game, guys. Zion mid. Midway is for free. Midway is for free. Okay, Agressivo is hinting. Meta is for free here. They can just wait. There's a problem, there's a ward here that spots Zaya. Here, BDS Academy, they want to fight hard. But if they don't get a fight here, they are losing so hard. If Zaya just gets to push his midway for free, it's like either Zaya goes all the way and they go. You said the love of Jesus before, and now you say Alhamdulillah, even Shaitan is confused. Do you know anything about religion? You know that in Islam, Jesus is one of the most important prophets?
Le temps de mettre quelques auto-attaques pour Cabochard. Il n'y en a pas beaucoup ici. On veut bloquer stop side, on veut forcer Agressivo à faire le tour, mais s'il le fait, il sera seul. Est-ce qu'on aura le temps de mettre quelques auto-attaques pour Cabochard? Il n'y en a pas beaucoup. Exactement ça, on veut bloquer stop side, on veut forcer Agressivo à faire le tour, mais s'il le fait... Il a une position intéressante, il a toujours son full, il a toujours son ultimate, mais on va pas...
Let's see how Erdota died.
Et Kaori là, avec les plantes...
They just killed Erdota, I didn't see it.
Maxi, et qui arrive à survivre, c'est aussi très important.
Il a pris 2 plantes, les 2 plantes l'ont sauvé. Excellent ici, et derrière, Ricker qui s'en sort.
Religion is personal, guys. Religion is personal, that's true. But he's trying to talk shit to me. We don't tolerate bullshit.
On veut forcer Agressivo à faire le tour, mais s'il le fait, il sera seul. Est-ce qu'on aura le temps de mettre quelques auto-attaques pour Cabochard? Il n'y en a pas beaucoup ici, il y a eu 2 autos.
Here it's like, you know, if you want to go for this play, Zaya needs to commit all the way. Like, this is one of those moments where it's not... not super clear, because it's just that if they're looking for this play, Zaya should hover and ignore mid-wave and go all the way. Like, Zaya should come. And then Zaya will be ready here for the fight and all will be better, you know? But instead here we have a situation where Whiten's out of position in the trade 1-for-1. It's not that bad, right? In the end, 1-for-1 is okay, they're hitting mid-turret. It's just that this was a very winning position for Kcorp from a macro point of view here. A very good situation here for them.
Oh, les bons mouvements. Les bons mouvements.
Attention, il prend quand même beaucoup de dégâts. Cabochard qui se met tout rouge et Cabochard qui vient prendre le kill. Attention par contre maintenant à Mati Whitin. Il est foutu et là il faut courir pour la Kcorp.
Il faut courir et normalement il devrait pouvoir s'en sortir, mais ça fait qu'on...
This is not the... This is decent. This is fine. They trade 1-for-1, right? And they get mid-turret. Their position was just really winning. I'm just looking if there was a way that they could play it better, right? It's just that this play could happen without Whiten's involvement. Like Whiten is coming here to die. If Whiten doesn't go and he just waits and Hex flashes over here and plays on the pocket, it would have been better, you know?
Bon, attention, il prend quand même beaucoup de dégâts. Cabochard qui se met tout rouge et Cabochard qui vient prendre le kill. Attention par contre maintenant à Mati Whiten.
On est bien content.
Mais il a eu le bon réflexe. Présomption de skill, c'est la LFL, extrêmement tôt.
Right now, conditions are looking very playable for blue side.
On a le Séraphin, on a le séculaire qui est bientôt d'Abilitias. Surtout qu'ici c'est très important, je trouve, son fût pour aller chercher peut-être des occasions.
Bah sur Mati, hein.
Bah ouais, parce qu'on a le langage.
Qui met toujours bien absolument tout.
Savoir tellement d'Abilitias que tu fais ce que tu veux.
En troisième, on fait quoi?
Why is no one matching bot? Like, Saken needs to go bot. I don't know why Saken is top. I don't understand. It's like... Cabo's opening through mid, but he needs to go behind the leads here, and then he needs to be the one crossing into top. I don't like that Gragas is the one catching top. I think Olaf should be catching top. Gragas should be hovering through here, they take over river together, and then Olaf Gragas bases and goes bot to match the Jace. Would be better. Because yeah, Olaf, he's making, this Gragas right now is making Olaf homeless. This Gragas needs to base, and Olaf needs to be pushing top. Like Gragas needs to have the job of Olaf right now. And Olaf, and it would be better.
Déjà, faut compléter ses bots aussi. T'aimes bien les compléter. C'est vrai. Utiliser qui mettent toujours bien absolument tous les champions du jeu.
Surtout qu'ici c'est très important, je trouve, son fût pour aller chercher peut-être des occasions.
Bah sur Mati, hein.
Bah ouais, parce qu'on a le langage, hein, côté cassé, c'est pas ce qui manque, mais un ulti de Gragas, c'est tellement simple. Comme
Now Olaf is basing. They lose a lot of farm bot.
Un item.
Ouais. Il manque ce que l'on appelle de l'anti. Parce que Lazeri,
dans flank position.
Okay, they wanted to have Olaf bot with the TP and Gragas on the location. That's fine.
Il peut récupérer de la très bien. Attention, parce que Seken est en flank position, l'Aspire qui va connecter sur Skills et lui arracher quelques dents.
It's just the issue is, alright, the issue with Olaf bot is that Olaf can pressure through top side, and if they can pressure through top side, then Elise and Nautilus can actually breathe. But the issue is Gragas can't pressure through top side, and there's a window here where they didn't have Olaf TP. If Olaf can be on the top wave, Elise and Nautilus can breathe in the river through the top wave, and then maybe something can happen. But like this, they always get fucked by fucking spells that the enemy is throwing.
Et Kaori du coup qui s'avance un petit peu. Heureusement qu'il dodge ce Q-spell, il prendra l'ultimate, mais il panique pas, lui il n'utilise pas le sien.
Panique pas, mais Xmati, il a combien de barres de vie?
C'est là qu'on voit du côté des BDS
I don't understand. It's like, they went Gragas, like why didn't they just pick Vi? They should just pick Gragas Vi, like why don't they pick Gragas Vi? It would have been so much better. Vi was banned 1, 2, 3? T1 picked Elise? Okay. Oh, it's good ban against Saken.
C'est avancé, Saken c'est peut-être trop avancé, Saken c'est offert.
Est-ce qu'il agresse Cabochard là? Cabochard, bah il a un flash.
Il a un phase rush.
Il a un phase rush.
Au mid lane, Saken c'est avancé, Saken c'est peut-être trop avancé, Saken c'est offert à Maxi qui récupère le kill. Whitehead qui touche la hook, mais c'était le hook à ne pas toucher. Mais l'Aspire était bien.
Sankooks, I saw you. Bomba indeed. I saw you, Sankooks. How you doing, Sankooks? Mamba is out. Thank God for Kabashar's TP that we didn't see Saken's whole bomba. Like, I don't know. I'm doing good too. Thank you very much, Sankooks. It actually makes me happy to see your name. I hope you're doing well. You'll see replay? Okay, I'm excited to see this replay. Please show me Carnage. Give me the replay.
Normalement devoir trouver la solution de siège facile. On revoit pour Saken. Comment se fait-il attraper?
C'est pas de Nature comme ça.
Il a pas eu flash là? Il a eu flash.
Oh my god.
Il a
Il y a
pas
pas
pu
de
mettre le
vie, en fait.
ultimate. Et surtout, je pense qu'il le met après parce qu'il avait peur aussi peut-être de la porte de la montagne du Brome.
Je pense qu'il avait juste pas.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Il n'avait pas le temps.
Par contre, il y a un cocon sur un Brome, mais un Brome, never mind.
Oh,
Il n'y a pas de problème pour Erdot.
Shield et heal pour la casser, c'est difficile à gérer. Le fût. Forcera le...
Whitehead, non, Whitehead! Whitehead qui se fait
Ah,
Second qui retrouve un jumping, mais là le Erdot.
Shield et heal pour la casser, c'est difficile à gérer. Le fût. Qui forcera le...
Whitehead, non, Whitehead! Whitehead qui se fait punir par Matisse, Second qui retrouve un jumping, mais là le dive il est facile pour les BDS de composition.
Dur, t'as... Attention, Cabochard qui se fait flash in par Maxi. Heureusement, il s'en sortira. Plus que... Et X-Bati, il prend des coups de tour là.
Il prend des coups de tourelle, mais
Un peu arrogant quand même ici Maxi.
tout simplement pendant que Cabochard va tenter de rentrer dans la mêlée, mais il n'a pas les dégâts tout simplement lui-même. Et raccompagner si Cabochard tombe, c'est peut-être la catastrophe. Ça pourrait être une fin de... Il reste tous qui n'étaient pas tombés, mais les BDSA l'emportent.
oh fuck, man. Yamato in, please. I would consider going to Kcorp if I can bring Jizuki with me. I could consider that. I would do it to reunite the family. I would do it to reunite the family, dude. By the way, Jizuki is really fucking good, dude. It's a fucking tragedy. Bro, 2 mid laners that really should be in a team. Before it was 3. But Jizuki needs to be in a team, dude. Jizuki needs to be in a team. It's like there was 3 of them, right? Jizuki not being in a team is a fucking joke. Nemesis not being in a team is a fucking joke. Leader, God bless, he's in a team now. But that's like a different conversation. Leader is an Astralis. Please come with Nemesis and Kcorp. No, I'm bringing Jizuki. By the way, Jizuki would be top 3 mid laner in LEC right now if you played. I'm telling you. Okay, Kcorp, friends, before you leave, because you guys always leave after I finish. Okay, you guys want a little reminder? Jizuki. You rather have Jizuki over Larsen? Yes. Jizuki, last time he played in a major region, he was all pro mid laner. Rank 1. Last time he played in a major region. Jizuki 2018 was monster. What do we do, Kcorp people? What do we do?
Man, this shit is so dirty. Eagles fucking me off. Really pissing me off.
We cry?
Second, bro. I'm really fucking annoyed at you. ¿Qué pasa, Jake? You walking around like you're fucking big coño. Talk fucking English. Mira aquí. What? Toma. Ay, marica, vete para allá, anda. Vete. Vamos a fumar un cigarro ahora, Steph. Let's go for cigarette. 1 second, bro. Why? Let's go for fucking cigarette.
Yo, how does it look? How does it look for Kcorp right now? Oh shit. Bro, what is Easy Dream doing? DJ Oko. Joko! What are you doing, Joko? DJ Oko. DJ Oko. Milica. Boom. Bro, look how large the roster is, dude. DJ Oko. What are the other rosters? Burger King, Rogue Esports. Okay, we win the head-to-head. Very good. Howling and Trigger. Crazy, man.